So what we'll build today is this custom cursor. As you can see, it scales down and up. So let's get started. In Webflow, we're going to add a section. We're going to call it scan. I also added a padding of 10 and a height of 60 VH. Now we're going to add a div inside of the scan section. I'm going to call the div cursor wrapper. Now the question is, what will this div do? Well, it's going to hold the cursor inside of it. It's basically the area where the custom cursor will move. Now, what we need to do is a couple of things. Set the display to flex, direction vertical, align and justify the center, and the width to 100 VH and the height to 100 VH as well. Position fixed, and all the options to 0%. We also need to create another div, and this is for the cursor. Call it scan cursor, and now set the width and height to 22 viewport, color white, and set the radius to 50% to make it a circle. For the scan section, we need to do a few more things. Set the position to relative, the Z index to 0, and for the overflow, set it to hidden. This basically hides all vertical scrolling. Now we'll focus on interactions. We'll be making the custom cursor follow our cursor. So in Webflow, select the scan div, go to interactions, page trigger, mouse move in viewport, create an animation, call it cursor move, select the scan cursor div, select move, and for the move section, set the first option to -50 viewport width. For the last option, write 50 viewport width. On the mouse y-axis, same thing. Select move. For the y-axis, write -50 viewport height. For the end, set it to 50 viewport height. And as you can see, it works as it should. Now we'll create the animation where the cursor grows and scales down. To do that, select the scan section, interactions, element trigger, scroll into view, start an animation. I'll call it cursor grow. Select the scan cursor div, select scale, and set the direction to 0.25. On the scale, set it to 0.8. Now, duplicate the scan div, set the scale to 1, and click Save. Now, very important, select the loop checkbox, set offset to 0, and that's it. As you can see, it works as it should.